Hello. Balance here. I'm starting a new series for people to look at. This is the Feed the Beast mod. Although you can't really tell it right now unless you look there. Excuse me while I check, make sure I have no mobs. Beehive gives away, as does the silverwood trees that are there and there. But welcome to this. I honestly don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Episode 1 of my Feed the Beast series. This is the Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack with a few minor mods. We've removed the red power from it because of the lack of updates for it. This is basically the Arduard server again, or however you pronounce that. I might be mispronouncing that. This is where we've set up shop way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm here with Falaron, and I presume Dan the Man will eventually come out here. I just made a tiny little shack when I got out here for somewhere to hide. But as you can see, Falaron's put up signs, Combine Start, Conglomerate Headquarters. For now, this is the headquarters area. When in here, I had put furnace, chest, workbench, and another chest, and filled them up. Because this is over 1,000 blocks from spawn. And basically, I found 2 villages on the way that I raided, and got stuff from them. I'd also found up there somewhere is the Farmcraft Obsidian Tower chest things. Had a wisp on, but I was able to loot the chest. Falaron's been busy because all I had was stuff in here, and I had this farm here. Mine was carrots. I think Falaron planted potatoes or something else in here. He's added this animal pen. Let's see if we get some eggs. And more chickens. Oh darn. I've upped the game on the mic, so hopefully people can hear me better, since last time it was a little too quiet. And I've also turned down music and stuff like that. I have brightness up, so if there's any issues with stuff, let me know. But yeah, found an area. There's Redwood Forest, because Falaron wanted Redwood Forest. There's this nice flat area. Then Extreme Hills that way. Oh good, they're growing. Plant a bunch of trees so I can get a stock of wood. Passed through here. I passed through like a small jungle-like, but not quite, place that had a quicksand in it. But the other thing I was going to show you, because when I was exploring, because spawn's that way. Oh wait, spawn is that way. My mistake. Ooh, you can see stuff. Ooh, Sorry, look and see where I can go exploring. But there's all this here. There's this up here. Can't remember what was up there. It went up there. There's a lot of pigs in the area. That's something we definitely do not have a problem with. There's a wasteland right over here where we can do industrialization and stuff like that. And if we want, we can quarry the heck out of it. Though we do have the Mistcraft stuff again, so we'll have to talk to Growloff, see if we can make a mining world again or not. Another thing was, in brown, that direction is a red rock area. I figured to look forward to that. One thing though I was liking about this area is from the distance, hi piggy, was the 2 silverwood trees are in relatively close proximity, so I should be able to do Thaumcraft without causing too much headaches. Figure I can make a Thaumcraft lab somewhere between the 2 of them. I have to see how much the R is once I get some glasses. Figured show people what's up. There's not much done yet, because right now I'm still resource gathering. I believe these trees are new. There's a second type of rubber tree in here. Kind of throws a person for a loop. But yeah, for now I've been working on that. Redwood's there. Where was it I was exploring? Up here. These were the caves I was exploring. I've mostly mined them out for what I can access. But Falaron had made a mine shaft right here for the business. So I'll be raiding this. But essentially this is my Feed the Beast series. We'll see what we can get up to. I'm thinking I'll probably do work on Thaumcraft. I'll do the research off camera, but I will do the making stuff, like more interesting stuff on camera if I can. So I'll try to remember to cut out the research because people will be bored with that. But for now, this is me caving. Don't have much for goods right now. Thank you. Figure I'd talk on some other random things here. Don't know if people will be interested or not, but figured I'd go through some books and stuff like that. I like to read. Don't always read as much as I used to as a kid and whatnot, or as younger. But I do have series I like to read. One of the series that's kind of my all-time favorite is the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I strongly recommend that book series. If you like fantasy or epic fantasy at all. He is one of the greats. Sadly, he did pass away before he completely finished it. I don't know why, but when I mine quartz, it gives off the gold particles. But yeah, I was saying he did pass away before he finished, but they got a secondary author to do it. His name is Brandon Sanderson. He's a really good author. He's the king of magic systems for doing the interesting magic systems. That's one thing definitely recommend him for. If you want intriguing magic systems, go read his books. He's got quite a few out, and he produces quite a bit. So remember, he had, I don't know how many novels he said he had before he got published, but his first published book is Elantris, which is interesting. He's done other books set on that world, but otherwise Elantris is basically a standalone novel. There's another novella that's related to it, but it's just an offhand glance. He also has a bit of a Cosmere, I think is what he's called for his. That links all his systems together. They're all connected somehow. But yeah. His big series, if you want the first big series that's completed for his trilogy, is Mistborn? Yes, Mistborn. That's a very good series to read. Quite interesting. I explained the magic, but that's a little hard to do. I don't think I can... No, can't get that. There's a trilogy. It starts off with Mistborn, The Well of Ascension. Crap. Can't remember the rest of them, but it's... Well of Ascension? No. Final Empire. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'd have to go look at my books. I can't remember. But it's a Mistborn trilogy. And he stated that's the first trilogy of a trilogy. Because he wanted to do one in ancient times, one with kind of present technology, and then one in futuristic, based on what he does with that world, I think is what he said. I listened to Brandon Sanderson on a podcast called Writing Excuses. If you're a writer, recommend it, because it's a good show to listen to. Even if you're not, it's still an interesting show to listen to, just for how authors work. It's the original three were Brandon Sanderson, Howard Taylor, and Daniel Wells. Howard Taylor is best known for his work as the author of Schlock Mercenary and The Cartoonist. Really good webcomic series. I can't remember. It's over a decade old and has not missed a day. Daniel Wells is a horror fantasy type novelist. He has written one series called the John Cleaver trilogy. First one, that's called I Am Not a Serial Killer. It's quite a good book. I like it. It's targeted at a YA audience, I believe, for what it is, but it's still a good book. He also has another one that's called Partials, which is another trilogy, I believe. He's probably had some other stories to read, but yeah. They're good authors. Well, Howard Taylor, not so much an author as a cartoonist, but similar enough. They also were joined by Mary... Oh, I can't pronounce the woman's name now. But she's also an author, and she's a former puppeteer. Or, well, she technically is still a puppeteer. It's rather neat. She gets a slightly different perspective on things, and, yeah. Gotta be careful of those guys, because she's the one usually burning everybody else with the puns. Or the bad jokes, or whatnot. Well, not really bad jokes, just burning everybody. It's quite entertaining. It's a podcast I recommend listening to. But yeah, Brandon Sanderson's good at fantasy. He's got Elantris he's done was book, Mistborn trilogy, which he's done more. He's done a couple off Outriggers or what not you want to call from that series. He has another book called The Warbreaker, which is currently a standalone novel, but he's wanting to do more in that planet as well, or world, or whatever you want to call it. But the big one he's currently working on is his Stormlight Archives book series. That is he's planned 10 books for that series. He's got the first one out, and if you thought Robert Jordan's books were thick, oh, yeah. Good book series. Am I? Hate that. But yeah, that's decent. Takes a little while to build up, like you kind of expect, but they're good series. Other authors, J.K. Rowling is an obvious author. She is great at character stories. The Harry Potter series are great. I have not read Casual Vacancy, so I can't give an opinion on that. What else? Robert Jordan I like. Terry Brooks I do like as well. He's good for that, for fantasy. His Shannara series are the most prevalent. Word and Void was a trilogy he did. He ended up linking that in Shannara series, and then there is the Magical Kingdom Lanover. That, I don't know if that's linked or not, but it's an interesting series. He's another one I recommend, because his first one, Sorcerer, is very obviously a Tolkien clone, but it's still a good book, and he made his more unique as time went on. What else is in here? Oh, come on. Oh, books. Oops. Oh yes, I've been asked to do a WoW series on here. It's like World of Warcraft, for those who don't know. It's like, yeah, I have to do some investigating, make sure I don't infringe on any copyright laws, because I'd really rather not do that, even though I'm not planning on being partnered anytime soon. Rather not get any strikes on me before I even try. So that leaves a question of what would people want to see in World of Warcraft. I'm not going to be showing general raids with friends, because that's mostly people I know, and or some of that's local friends and stuff like that, and B, don't really think they want to be recorded for that, and I'd like to give commentary as I go. So raids, not likely. I'll show you other things though. I have a level 90 mage, so it's not that I can't do stuff. Ooh, gold, and I can't get that. So I do have high level character. That's only 90 I have. Crap. Another piece of wood. There we go. As I stand there like an idiot, whether it's darkness in front of me still. Well, not there, thank you. I hear a spider. Yay. Oh, there's Growloth. And a snow. Oh yeah, for here I'm probably going to work on doing a bit of Thaumcraft and then see what else we got from mods. Should explore what mods would people like to see, because whatever we're going to do, I'm going to have to do some research, because I'm not good. It's no computer craft, because not very good at that. I'm not a major programmer. What else is there? Books I've kind of gone over. Games, most of my gaming is Minecraft, World of Warcraft. I do have Guild Wars 2 as something to play. What else is on my desktop? Diablo series. Is this a... Aha. You shouldn't be able to get me there. I found a dungeon. I was like, why the heck is there fall? Why would you guys die? No, I think I remember finding another dungeon earlier when I was at the cave, and I'll have to see if I can find that again. Like, this up because I really don't want to be facing additional zombies. Oh, I am collecting this glass for the Thaumcraft because it has potential in glass, and I find that useful. It saves me on a few other things. So I appreciate that. Ooh, flame 1. Not bad. Yay, tin and redstone and logic matrix. And no, I'm not grabbing this so I can go out there. What else? What else? What else? Oh, other authors. I'm currently reading Tad Williams' Shadowline series. I'm on book 3. Oh, shizen. Apologies if I cursed in your native language or butcher it. Tad Williams. What else was I going to read? I got Patrick Roof. There, I can't say his name. I cannot talk tonight. Apparently, been having fun with that cards. I can't pronounce things properly either. It happens. But Name of the Wind. I've picked that up. It's something I'm going to add to my reading list. It's relatively long. What else? I don't think I have a whole lot else, but yeah. Excuse my scatterbrain talking and distracted talking while I'm busy caving. But as I was saying, the other thing is, if for WoW, what would you like to see, or you want to see general gameplay, what zones are you wanting to see? I will willingly show you older raids, like I can easily show you anything from Burning Crusade and from whatchamacallem, vanilla. That I can easily, most vanilla stuff, I can go through most of it and show you. Some of the bosses I can tank, some I can't. I guarantee you any dungeons, including Wrath of the Lich King, I can get into. I can tank myself. For a normal mode, Heroic might probably be a different story. I haven't tried. But remember, I am a cloth class, which means I have one of the lowest HPs, but I do have decent survivability. I'm currently playing as my Arcane. I'm debating whether or not to go Frost, so I might record that and see what people think of me learning Frost. Come hither. Thank you. But if you have any other suggestions for what you'd like to see me do with WoW, after I do some inquiring on whether or not I can record it, let me know. And again, what would you like to see in FTB? And Valorant, no, not doing computer craft. We leave that with Dan. He's more knowledgeable. Either that, or we have to outsource Viking Ventures for it. Books, games. If there's anything else people want to hear from me, or other stuff that you want to potentially see me play, let me know. I'll have to see what I can do. I don't play a huge amount of games, and nor am I the best by any means. I do try to be entertaining, which is what the point of this is. But I'm thinking, I'm going to leave that. That's not comforting. What is this, Vex map or what? Huh. Sorry, I'm getting distracted easily. Oh yes, this quartz I haven't quite figured out. This is new. I'm not familiar with it yet. Scheiße. Oh, crap. Oh, there's some combat entertainment for you guys. And me a mild heart attack. But I think I'll end it on crap. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna... Shit. I'm dead. We'll close that off, eat some food, And we'll end it there. Talk to you guys next time.